Alright guys, I'm going to do a quick intro on RC cars. Exceed RC, I got a Traxxas, Rustler VXL, and then another Exceed. So Exceed RC is entry level, low cost. They're decent for the money. This is a 1/16 scale. This is the Exceed RC magnet. It's a tank. It really is. This is the first one I bought. This is how I got into it about a year ago. It comes with like a smaller size battery that lasts about 5-10 minutes. What I did is I ordered some of these 10 energy batteries. They're for the 1/10 scale. See, I got it taped in there because it doesn't quite fit, but when it's taped in there, it lasts like 4 times longer. To charge it, I just unclip it, plug the charger directly in here. So this thing, really not that many things broke on it. Dog bones bent. Dog bones are right here. They drive the wheels, so they're like the axle. The hub carrier's broke, but cheap parts. If you're getting into RC, definitely have an eBay account, Amazon account, because you're gonna need to get parts. Parts are hard to find for Exceed RC. I find them underneath a different brand, HSP Racing. HSP, Red Cat, there's another one, HPI. They all share the same parts. Just, look at it, look at what you're buying, match it up. Okay, then I got the Exceed RC 1/10 Infinitive EP. It's a brushless system, which is way faster than a brushed car. This was $200, and everything broke on this thing. But you really learn how to fix them, and they're not that hard to fix, guys. So like shocks would bend. I got a couple different shocks in here. I think I'm only running one in the back on this side. I just didn't get any more. Body posts, I got these for another truck that didn't fit, but they happen to fit this truck, and they're pretty cool. Same thing, like the hub carriers, you can see where it's blue here. These snap all the time, but I race in the street, and the curbs are your worst nightmare. The bumper broke. The chassis, I had to get a new chassis because the bumper connects to it and it snapped where it connects. The stock ESC fried, so I have this like really off-brand Hobby Power or Newer or something it's called like that. I have the connections like electrical taped, but the stock motor still awesome. Never had to mess with any of these, the gears or anything. Those are solid. 4-wheel drive. It's a pretty good truck for $200, brushless. It's going to be your cheapest option, but be ready to fix it. If you can fix stuff, go for it. Get in. The tires on it are great. These are stock. I run it in the street. They still have a ton of tread left. Thing hauls, man. It really does. It flies. For brushless though, you got to run LiPo batteries. They're a little more money. They deliver like a consistent punch to the motor. It's what you need for brushless. So like this is just a typical non-LiPo. It's nickel metal hydrate battery. I got a whole box of them here that I bought before I got into LiPo. LiPo, you need a special charger, and then you need the LiPo batteries. And depending on what battery you buy, you're gonna need different connectors to adapt it to your truck's ESC. So I recently just got the Traxxas Rustler, and man, this thing blows Exceed RC out of the water. However, it's $360. The battery it comes with is not LiPo. It works, but you're not popping wheelies like you are with LiPos. This thing flies. It is so fast, and you really need to know how to control it. I flip it, I roll it, it bounces all over the street, upside down. It's really hard to control. This is for experienced RC guys. All the transmitters, the Exceed RC, even the Traxxas, they all feel really lightweight, cheap. This has some Bluetooth thing you can get for your phone, but there's like another thing you need to buy. It's like $100, so I don't know about that. I've had a couple of the transmitters go bad, but they're cheap. So take a look at the Traxxas. I've had it 3 weeks and it has not broken yet. I'm sold on Traxxas. I did put a different bumper on it, just by RPM or something. It's pretty good. You got to run lipos in it, lipo batteries. Otherwise, you'll start getting like a flashing code, like saying low voltage cutoff, where this battery can't deliver the punch that it needs. Another cool thing about the Traxxas is like all the tires you can buy, and actually these would all fit on this car as well. So I'll show you the stock tires. It comes with these in the rear and these on the front. It is a two-wheel drive vehicle, rear-wheel drive. These don't offer you a lot of, well, they do offer you traction on the road actually. I don't know, but I got these are the Anaconda street tires. I just ran these in the back and I kept these smooth ones in the front. Didn't really like it. Then I found the tires I have on there now, I think they're like Talons, or they might be the Anacondas. These things are awesome in grass and on the road. I've been running it. The tread's really not worn off. So that's it, guys. If you guys want to get into RC and you're not really sure about how much money you want to spend, definitely get Exceed RC. But be ready to order parts, wait, because they're coming from China or Hong Kong, which is in China, but it takes, usually about 2 weeks to get them, sometimes 10 days from eBay. They're really cheap, $2, $3, $4. Like you see, I got a whole box of parts here for all these different trucks. Yeah, and they nickel and dime you. They really do. If you want to avoid that, definitely go with the Traxxas. And definitely go brushless. Yeah, you got to spend more on batteries and got to get a special charger. But brushless, once you go brushless, you cannot go back. And it's just, brushless is a different type of motor that doesn't have brushes which distribute the electricity to the motor. So there's no friction in there. So these things can really fly. But anyways, guys, I hope this helps. Exceed RC, I do support them. Customer service is non-existent. Their website's terrible. You can't find parts for them. Sometimes on nitrorcx.com you can. Most of the times they're out of stock and you have to pay like a huge shipping cost for a $2 part. So you got to go to eBay and search under other names, but you can find the parts, and I've found every part I've needed. So that's it, guys. Get into RC. If you can afford it, definitely go Traxxas. This is the Rustler VXL. It flies. It is so fast. It is crazy. If you're getting it for your kids or something, younger kids like 8 to 12, something like that, get this. I let my 2-year-old run this, and I basically set the steering so it goes in a circle, because he can only do the throttle. He just drives it in a circle. It crashes, everything. He smashes it up. It's fine. It really, this thing is a tank. Exceed RC Magnet, it's called. For little kids, this is the best option. For older kids, late teens, adults, Traxxas, brushless. Alright, hope this helped you guys.